Honorable Chief Guest for the day, respected special guest for the day, Honorable Chairman Chaitanya Shiksha Samiti and Board of Directors of Chaitanya Shiksha Samiti, my senior colleagues Dr. Mahesh Soni, Dr. Harsh Sharma, my colleagues sitting there, and all my dear students. The same goosebumps which you have in you, the same I have. The only difference is it is yours first, mine is 29th. So let me explain you the reason of those goosebumps and what to see further. I'll divide my talk today in three categories. First, I would like to tell you about yourself. Then I'll speak about the institution, and then I'll come on the guests who are present today. These are the three parts of my talk. So the first part, you all are in the age bracket of 21 to 24. This is the average age of all the students sitting here. I'll tell you the story what has happened in last 10 years when you were not knowing what is happening in this country. So it's our moral responsibility to tell you what happened in last 10 years when you were not aware what is happening in this country. This country was preparing for your career. This country was preparing for your growth. This country was preparing for your wealth creation. And now you are ready to participate into that. I'll tell you what has happened in last 10 years. 2016, the first major economic reform of this century. I said of this century because one major happened in 1992 that you all have read in the books of the history. But the reforms of this century will take place sometimes, later in the books. So I'm telling you today. So 2016 was the second set of reforms which started in this country with demonetization. When your country was preparing to convert into an organized economy from an unorganized economy. And when this step was taken, a lot of questions were there. But now those questions are not there because the results are in front of us. 2017, when you made this economy an organized one, to pump the growth into the sectors, there was one major step which was taken, that was GST. That was the implementation of single nation, single tax. So once the economy is organized, so you have to collect more revenue with ease. And that was the ultimate objective of 2017 GST reforms. 2019, to continue further with a strategy which was there in the mind of the policymakers, was cut in the corporate tax rate. Once the economy has converted into an organized one with the simplified tax structure, the next obvious thing is to cut the taxes so that more funds are available for the corporate sector to invest in the growth of the nation. So 2019 was the year of that. 2020 was not the year of COVID. We don't wish to remember that. That was the year of digitization. When we converted our simplified tax structure, organized economy and low tax regime economy into a digitized economy. And we all have seen the results of that. Now the fixed cost is nowhere available in the total cost of the production of goods and services because of this digitization. The marketplace is there for each and every one, for the user, for the seller, for the buyer. 2025, I assume that this is the last leg of the economic reforms for this century. That is the cut in the direct tax, that is income tax, furthered by the cut in the GST rates. When we started with GST in 2017, the monthly collection of GST was around 70,000 crores. Now we are 2 lakh crore collection approximately per month is coming from GST. That's the honesty of you all and your citizens of the country who are paying tax with the honesty. I think we should give a round applause to ourselves that we have proved this. And now with this further cut, there will be a spurt in consumption. Here you are available. When there will be consumption, there will be more growth. And who will take further this growth, who will participate in the growth is the batch which is coming this year along with your seniors. You have to take this economy further. I have a lot of data. We will talk something about that later on in our sessions. So this is what the goosebump reason is there. That's the actual reason of goosebumps. A lot of growth is in front of you. A lot of shining career is in front of you. How IPER is instrumental into this? IPER recognizes this. IPER is known to identify what is going to happen in the economy. And we plan our, your growth processes accordingly. If you will go in the archives of IPER, you will see about demonetization, about GST, about GDP, about deglobalization which is happening in the today's geopolitical situation. We have covered all these topics in our conferences since 2016 to 2024. We spoke about deglobalization in 2021. We spoke about GST in 2022. So, IPER is known to recognize what is going to come in the economy, and we design the processes accordingly. We customize, and you are the winners. You are the ultimate beneficiaries of that because you are the stakeholders, major stakeholders of this whole process. Third part मैं हिंदी में बात करना चाहूँगा. आज जो आपके सामने यहाँ बैठे हैं, जब मैं उनका नाम भी लेता हूँ तो गूज बम्स डबल हो जाते हैं. Yes, I am talking about Manoj Srivastava sir. When I was thinking what to speak about him, even AI could not help me. Because what AI was telling, I was knowing much more than that about him. Because AI gives you the facts, but not the feelings. And that's why it cannot replace the human being. So when I read about him on AI, there were a lot of things which I was also not knowing, but there was no feeling in that. Let me tell you what we feel about this personality. Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh is having its fortune to have such a dignitary in our city, in our state. कभी आप इनके बारे में गूगल करोगे और एआई से पूछोगे तो आपको बहुत कुछ बताएगा, पर मैं कुछ कम शब्दों में, बिकॉज समय की अपनी गरिमा होती है, लिमिटेशन होती है, उसको देखते हुए मैं बताना चाहूंगा. दो चीजें हैं. एक, मैंने सर बहुत रिसर्च किया कि भारतीय प्रशासनिक सेवा आईएएस सर्विसेज, इंडियन एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सर्विसेज होती क्या है. मुझे जितने जवाब मिले वो सेटिस्फेक्शन वाले नहीं थे. फिर मैंने अंत में सोचा कि जिसने आईएएस की अवधारणा की होगी, जिसने भारतीय प्रशासनिक सेवा की अवधारणा की होगी, शायद उनके सामने आपका व्यक्तित्व होगा. तो मुझे लगता है आप आईएएस बाद में नहीं बने, आप पहले थे. आईएएस की संरचना बाद में हुई और वो आपको दी गई. आई थिंक ही नीड्स अ ग्रेट अप्लॉज. दूसरा, ये तो जो इनकी कर्म भूमि थी उसके बारे में मैंने आपसे चर्चा करी कि ये कौन है. अब मैं आगे की बात करता हूं कि ये क्या है. देयर इज वन टर्म जो हम सब लोग जानते हैं, हम पढ़ते हैं, दिस विच इज नोन एज एनसाइक्लोपीडिया. इसका मीनिंग ढूंढने जाओगे तो बहुत कुछ सिस्टम आपको बताएगा. मेरे हिसाब से एनसाइक्लोपीडिया का मतलब है मनोज श्रीवास्तव. ये वो गूगल है, ये वो एआई चैट जीपीटी है जिनमें आप कुछ टाइप करिए, बाद में जवाब वहां से आएगा, इन्हें पहले पता है. ही इज एपिटोम ऑफ नॉलेज. बी be it is economy, be it is administration, be it is corporate, be it is management, be it is history of India, be it is culture, be it is art. आप बोलना शुरू करिए, पूछना शुरू करिए, यहाँ से जवाब आना शुरू हो जाएंगे। ये हैं श्री मनोज श्रीवास्तव जो आज आपके पास, आपके सामने बैठे हैं, आपके बीच में बैठे हैं। ये हमारे लिए बहुत गर्व की बात है। थैंक्स फॉर दिस रिकग्निशन सर। सेकेंडली, बहुत सुनते हैं हम लोग स्टार्टअप के बारे में, बहुत सुनते हैं हम मेट्रो टाउन्स के बारे में, बहुत सुनते हैं हम बॉम्बे, बेंगलोर, गुड़गांव, सिंगापुर, यूएस के बारे में। आपको मालूम है ये सब भोपाल में कौन लेकर आता है? स्वप्निल सर जैसे लोग। ही इज द फाउंडर ऑफ 360 AI। इसके बारे में तो आप पढ़ ही लेंगे वो क्या है, पर भोपाल में ऐसे स्टार्टअप को लेके आना और सक्सेस स्टोरी को लिखना, वी आर ट्रूली थैंकफुल टू यू सर दैट यू हैव चोजन दिस सिटी एंड यू हैव प्रूव्ड दैट लोकेशन इज नॉट एन इशू, इट इज the vision which matters and the process which you follow which matters। और सर का जो एरिया है बिजनेस का, वो भी ह्यूमन रिसोर्स ही है, क्योंकि एआई को अगर कोई रिप्लेस कर सकता है तो वो सिर्फ ह्यूमन रिसोर्स, और उसकी प्रोडक्टिविटी कैसे बढ़ाई जाए, कैसे काम किया जाए, ये इनका कोर बिजनेस है। दैट मीन्स ही इज इन द बिजनेस ऑफ पीपल मैनेजमेंट। आई थिंक भोपाल इज fortunate to have you in this city sir, and we are hopeful that you will patronage this city further also। अब मैं आपके और गेस्ट के बीच में बिल्कुल नहीं आऊंगा, 10 मिनट का समय मुझे मिला था, 9 मिनट हो चुके हैं, and we'll speak sometime else, but thanks a lot to the chief guest of the day today and the special guest of the day today। Thank you for coming to us।